Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is The Bigger Picture with Mike Biggers. Tonight we're talking about the death of Charlie Kirk. Is it another lie in the American playbook? Like, they told us it was a lone shooter. They told us it was political, and they told us to stop asking questions. But, we've heard that all before, guys. JFK, MLK, RFK, Malcolm X, and now Charlie Kirk. Like, this is the bigger picture, guys. And tonight, we're not just asking what happened. We're asking, why the fuck does this keep happening? And why do we as a whole keep letting them feed us this shit? So, September 10th, 2025. Utah Valley University. Charlie Kirk, 31 years old. The founder of Turning Point USA. He would take the stage like he's done so many times before at colleges around the United States, giving people a chance to debate him. He's mid-sentence when a bullet is heard and he is seen taking a projectile to the neck, guys. They say that this was fired from a rooftop 200 yards away. And they tell us that the suspect is a 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. So, the motive? Political extremism? Like, the narrative? Maybe too fucking neat, y'all. So, security footage shows Kirk's bodyguards making strange hand signals seconds before the shot. Like, one adjusts his cap, another scanning the crowd and doing weird arm stuff. And this is all said by former police chief Stan Gephardt. And also, the videos are out there. Like, not only are the police saying this, but the videos are out there. And one of these guys looks exactly like, just way casually dressed, the guy at the Trump rally when Trump was shot in the ear. Same guy that was doing hand signals. Is that a coincidence, y'all? Like, come on. Look at it. Look at the videos, guys. And who were they signaling? And why? Like, if at both of these times that someone fired out a shot at a time like this, there happen to be people that work for security making hand signals, obvious hand signals. Come on, guys. And there's also reports that 1 hour after the shooting, a private jet would leave Provo Airport. And mid-flight, its transponder just happens to shut off. Gone. No record, no destination of where that flight was going. One Candace Owens would claim that someone fled the scene. And it was someone powerful and someone very well connected, guys. And then, don't forget, there's that SoundCloud track. I don't know, but Salt Lake City artist Sky Valadez uploaded a song just weeks before the shooting. Lyrics predicted Kirk's death. And then this track just seems to vanish. But there's sleuths out there. There's people that get to the bottom of this stuff. And there are traces of this still to be found. Is that a coincidence? Or maybe premeditation, y'all? Let's talk about Israel connection. Like, Candace Owens claimed that billionaire Bill Ackman pressured Kirk to stay pro-Israel. Says that Kirk was a vocal supporter of Israel, but that insiders were saying that he was shifting, that he was questioning, and he was thinking critically. Netanyahu allegedly invited Kirk to Israel for a re-education trip. Kirk declined this time. And Owens would go on to say that Kirk was offered a shitload of money, a ton of money, to stay in line. And that he refused that money. You know, what kind of shift was going on with Charlie? Was this about silencing? Was Kirk becoming an inconvenience to something that he helped build? Recently, Kirk had criticized Trump's silence on Epstein. He wanted transparency. He did not care if the people were on the right wing, which conservative that he was, or the left wing liberal. He didn't care. He wanted the people that did this to be held accountable. He wanted transparency. And then what happened? All of a sudden, he's gone. Like, some would say that Trump even orchestrated the killing to distract from the revelations that were about to come out with Epstein. Like, could he delay the 2026 midterms? Like, could he shift the narrative? Come on, guys. Like, anonymous accounts are saying so. And let's talk about that timing, y'all. Like, so impeccable. And just days before the new Epstein files were set to drop. Come on. Kirk also was said to be shifting spiritually. That he was moving away from Protestantism. And Owen said that Kirk was too smart to be a Protestant. Maybe it's being said that he was exploring Catholicism. You know, either way, it seems that he was evolving from who he was and evolving like most people do in their 30s and having different thoughts and wanting to know different things. And what happens when people start asking questions? What happens when people start thinking on their own? A lot of people get nervous. Yeah. So was this ideological evolution threatening to the movement that Charlie Kirk helped build? Like, was Kirk himself becoming a liability to the ones that he supported? You know, there's patterns in these things, guys, and let's be honest. We've seen this before. JFK challenged the CIA. Shot in broad daylight. MLK pushed too hard for justice. Silence. RFK, Malcolm X, like, all gone when they started asking too many questions or the wrong questions for the elite. Let's be honest. Charlie Kirk was only 31 years old. The man probably would have became president at some point. He was a lightning rod. He clearly had influence with people. He had reach. And maybe he was starting to shift. And then all of a sudden, it didn't matter anymore. Because somebody decided to get rid of him. And what was the message, guys? What's the message in all of these? Because even if you see the truth, you have to still look at it as, damn, they're telling me to stay in line. And if I don't, what happens? Am I going to get taken out? And that's anybody. Like, Candace Owens quoted as, they told us to stop asking questions. They told us to let go, to trust the system. But we don't do silence. We do rabbit holes. We do truth. And that was a warning from Candace Owens, y'all. This was the bigger picture, guys. And tonight, I think we saw it clearly. Like, Charlie Kirk didn't just pass away, guys. He was erased. Because he stopped believing and playing the game they wanted him to. And if we don't ask why, what happens, guys? We're next. So do me a favor. Stay loud, stay curious, and never trust the official story, guys. Do your own research.